Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel. You guys, happy Black Friday week over at Diamond Art Club. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. What a super duper duper fun week. If it's your first year with Diamond Art Club and you have no idea what Black Friday is and how it works, let me just tell you that you are in for a really fun ride. You guys, it's Black Friday week at Diamond Art Club and I have sneak peeks here for you guys. I have one right now. But today, for my sneak peek for Black Friday, I have Dancing in the Moonlight. This is by Bonnie White. This is coming in at a 35.4 by 27.6 inch or 89.9 by 69.9 centimeter square diamonds. And you guys know how much I adore my Bonnie Whites. I am so thrilled to see one releasing in the Black Friday drop. It's just so beautiful. You guys, listen. This is gonna be a really fun week ahead. This is my first of two sneak peeks that I have in hand for the actual drop. I do have a few others that will be first looks. However, you guys, a huge shout out to Diamond Art Club for sending this kit over to me to unbox for you guys ahead of this weekend's release. Listen, I've been a fan of Diamond Art Club for the last few years, and this is my third year participating in Black Friday, and it's just so surreal to be on the sneak peek team and being able to participate in this way for this year. It's just so fun. So thank you, Diamond Art Club. Okay, you guys, really quickly, before we hop into this canvas, I just want to explain what the release time is going to be, because this is going to be a little different than normal weekend releases. I will also have all the information in the description box, and if anything changes from what I say right now, I will update the description box, so definitely make sure to check that out. But the release time. So these paintings, if you are a part of the diamond tier of the rewards program, you are getting VIP early access, okay? And that is going to be Thursday night. So that is 9 p.m. Pacific time and 12 a.m. Eastern. So like if you're in Central, it'll be 11 Central time. So that is the early diamond tier access if you're in the diamond tier of the rewards program. The general access, which by the way, if any diamond painting during the early release sells out during the early release, they will be holding back stock for the general release, so do not fret. The general release is going to be Friday, which is November 28th. The general access is going to be 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern time. So again, I'll have all of that listed in the description box as well, in case you're more of a visual person. But you guys, I'm really excited. So let's just go ahead and hop into the video. Alrighty, let's just do a quick tour of the box in case you're newer to Diamond Art Club. Right off the bat at the top of the box, we have the render of the artwork wrapped around the box. And this is actually a newer feature to Diamond Art Club boxes. But this box here actually has a sleeve. This is a removable, ooh, that's squeaky, removable sleeve. And my thought is why they swapped over to this is because when you do take off the sleeve, the square drill boxes will all look the same and the round drill boxes will all look the same, and then they can produce the sleeve and just put it on. That's my thought process, but I'm not sure on that. But yeah, the render's wrapped around the box on this little sleeve thing. On the side of the box here, we have all of our color information. So this kit here has 73 colors, and that includes 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust drills for a total diamond count of 101,441 diamonds. This is a beast of a canvas and I love it. I love every second of it. On the back here, we just have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, all your warnings, things like that. On the bottom of the box here, you also have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the size, the artist. In case you store your boxes one on top of each other, then you can actually kind of pick them out of the crowd a little bit easier. I also just noticed actually on the other side of this sleeve here, this is actually what's on the bottom of the box, just on the side of the box as well. So you have a look at what this kit is kind of on every way you're going to turn it, which is cool in case you store your boxes a very specific way. So I just noticed that. That's neat. But anyways, let's hop into this box. Listen, so I don't know if Diamond Art Club is doing any sort of discount for Black Friday. previous years they have done discounts, but if you happen to be watching this video in the future and this happens to be your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, I do have a 15% off discount code you are more than welcome to use. It's Michaela15, saves you 15% off your first purchase, but again, I would just hold off and just see if Diamond Art Club is planning on doing anything for Black Friday specifically before you use my code. But anyways, let's go ahead, hop into what's in your box here. First, we have our toolkit that we'll go through in a minute. We have our canvas, a very, very thick boy canvas. And then we have our sticker sheet, pamphlet, treasure quest card combo. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at this toolkit first. Diamond Art Club toolkits are going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill diamond painting. So let's go ahead, take a look at the pen here. So this is a really cool pen. This is a twist and pick pen. Basically, the single placer here has a cap. You'll want to remove it. And inside the single placer, it's pre-filled with some clear wax. So once you twist the pen to tighten it, eventually the clear wax will start to come out of the pen and you can just single place with it. And it's also refillable. So if you twist this pen the other way and you want to refill it, let's say with some pink heart-shaped wax or putty even, you can totally do that. But that's just such a nifty tool. And then on the other side comes a thin plastic 4-placer in case you want to try multi-placing with 4 drills. And then you also get a bag of baggies. This won't be enough to kit up your diamond painting. There's about 15 in here. I like using these for storing leftover diamonds. I like to kit up in an external storage system. Sometimes I overestimate how big a container is and I'll need to use these little baggies. They come in a lot more useful than you may expect. It's just a great addition. Let's see. We also have our tray that has a lid and a tray stopper and a few goodies inside. So let's see what's inside of here. The first thing we have here is another plate of the clear wax from Diamond Art Club. It's the same that's in the single placer of the pen here. There is a thin plastic film on here you'll want to peel back before you either use it in your multi-placer or before you try putting it in the refillable part of the single placer of the pen, but you do have this. And then you get a plate of the pink heart-shaped wax from Diamond Art Club, of course, the OG. This also has a thin plastic film on here you want to peel back, but you do get a plate of this, and you also get a thin plastic 7-placer in case you are feeling a little bit more daredevilish and want to multi-place with 7 diamonds instead of 4. So you get that inside the tray. The actual tray itself is really, really nice. It's pretty big. The walls are high. It says Diamond Art Club Do It Makes You Sparkle in the side, but it's a little hard to read because it's white. These trays are also stackable. So I've seen people actually kit up in these trays before if you have enough of them, and you can stack them up on top of each other, and people will put, sorry, trying to get the lid back on. People will put the sticker labels on this part of the tray and kind of just have like a tray tower. It's really, really neat. So yeah, that is everything that comes in the Diamond Art Club toolkit. Really everything you need to do your diamond painting and get started. So we have that. And then let's hop into the thank you for your purchase pamphlet. Inside of here, you should find your sticker sheet, treasure quest card. Treasure quest cards are not guaranteed with every painting, but they do usually come with them. But sometimes things happen and they don't come with them, but let's hop into this. Ooh, so fun. Okay, let's start with the arguably more boring part out of the way first. So this is our thank you for your purchase pamphlet. In here you just have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint, tips and tricks, your kit contents. Over here you have save 20% off your first app purchase, and then once you've made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can actually join their VIP Facebook group, which, listen, during a week like this, pops off. It's so fun and everybody's just so excited, and I highly recommend joining to see all the fun shenanigans. So that is our thank you for your purchase pamphlet. And then we have our beautiful treasure quest card. This is gorgeous. Treasure quest cards. These are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club, but also just a really fun collectible. These cards come in different rarities. So this, for example, is a bronze card. You can tell it's a bronze card because of the pattern on the back. It does say bronze here. The border of the card indicates bronze as well. And you could get it in a bronze card, which is the most common, but there's also silver, gold, and black, which is the most rare. It'll be random on which you'll get in your diamond painting, but what you can do with these is you can actually, once you have a certain amount of each of the cards, you can scratch the codes and redeem them for fun prizes like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. And you also just get a really fun look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the size, in this really cool collectible form, which I love to see. So we have this. And then we have our sticker sheet. I love Diamond Art Club sticker sheets. They're really easy and just nice to use, and they're very practical. So these are all pre-cut stickers in case you're like me and like putting things in your paper logbook. So we have a diamond sticker, Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle, and Dancing in the Moonlight by Bonnie White. Let's take a look at that original artwork just a little bit closer. This is so fun. If you do not know, if you're new to my channel, I'm actually currently working on a mystery kit that is a Bonnie White mystery kit. And when I tell you, I am legitimately having the time of my life working on it. I love Bonnie White and I love her Halloween fall images specifically. So I'm so grateful for this one. It's so beautiful. And then over here, we have a spot for your start and end date and the stat stickers down here. And then when we open this up, we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels. Very fun color palette in this one. A lot of greens for sure, but you do have some fun pops of color. I love that Diamond Art Club does pre-cut sticker labels. Again, if you're like me, I kit up in external storage systems and it just makes it easy to peel and stick and kit up. Really easy. Let's take a look here. So we do actually have quite a few 6,000 range colors here. Diamond Art Club creates their drills in-house. So they, and a lot of other companies do this too, use the DMC system for floss, for cross stitch, and that's kind of the DMC system they use. But Diamond Art Club, like I said, makes their drills in-house, and so sometimes they see gaps in the DMC and they're like, you know what we can do? We can create this color. So that's what a 6,000 range color is. It's not something you'll find everywhere, but you'll find it with Diamond Art Club. And then over here, we have all of our special drills. So like I said, we have 5 specials, 2 AB drills, which we will look at later. Looks like we have actually 712. I don't know what that is. Maybe like a really light gray. We'll find out. And then a yellow. I love 3078. That's a really beautiful light yellow. And then we have 3 fairy dust, a blue, like a grayish blue, an orange, and a tan. Again, we'll look at the diamonds in a minute, but that is our sticker sheet. So I'm going to put this to the side and let's hop into the main event. All of Diamond Art Club's kits come in a branded dust jacket that says Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. So let's hop right into this. A nice clean cut. Incredible. Does not always happen. Diamond Art Club canvases, seriously, are so soft to the touch, and I feel like ever since I started with Diamond Art Club, they have just always been so soft. But oh my gosh, look at this color palette. Good luck to me getting this back in the thing later. Oh my gosh. I love that a lot. That's pretty. I love how we have a ton of like greens and blues. That's pretty. But we will look at the drills a little bit closer in a minute. What I'm gonna go ahead and do right off the bat actually is just take this canvas, roll it backwards because it has been sitting rolled for a while probably with the drills, and it's totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases because Diamond Art Club uses a poured glue on their canvases. Diamond Art Club canvases also do have a self-flattening feature, so if you just let it sit out for a little bit, it will flatten out on its own, but we do not have time for that. Oh, okay, listen, hear me out on every single Bonnie White canvas ever. It reminds me every single time, like this scene, okay? It makes me feel like this is where Gilmore Girls takes place. I don't know why I think that. It's giving really small town vibes during Halloween, and it's like Gilmore Girls during Halloween. I don't know why I think that, but like it's just the vibe it gives. This is so fun. I love Bonnie White's canvases. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, you guys are totally not able to see the entire thing in frame, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is insert a picture so that way you guys can see the entire thing on camera. One of my favorite things about Bonnie White canvases particularly is all of the little details, right? Also, I have learned, I worked on Springtime Splendor by Randall Spangler a couple of years ago, and with my current Bonnie White canvas, they both have buildings, right? We can see buildings in this canvas. Buildings are so fun to diamond paint. You might think they might be boring. No. They are not boring. They are really fun to diamond paint. And so we have fun buildings in here. We have the children trick-or-treating in their little costumes. We have pumpkins. Oh, I love it. This is so fun. This is really fun. But anyways, let me give you guys a quick tour of the canvas here. Up at the top, we have Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Art Club, and then the edging of the canvas is scalloped and poked. It helps prevent fraying. Over here at the top left of the canvas, we have a schematic of all the symbols, and you will find the same thing. Very big canvas. You'll find the same thing over here at the bottom right of the canvas as well. If you guys can kind of see, it's a little harder to see on this canvas, but, oh yeah, really hard to see actually. This has some gray perforated lines. This is not on the canvas at all. It's on the plastic cover. These are pre-cut sections within the plastic cover of the canvas. So basically, if you just grab onto either side of the gray line and tear, you can create about 10 by 10 sections, 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections for yourself to diamond paint. If you don't want to use like washi tape, if you don't want to use release paper, it's just nice and handy if you don't want to deal with all that. But we have that feature. Let's move on down to the bottom here of the canvas. Over here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have some good information. So we have the name of the painting, the size, the artist, and the copyright symbol. This is so important. Diamond Art Club legally licenses all of their artists, and they are being fairly compensated for the use of their artwork. So Bonnie White has given permission for the use of her artwork to be used as a diamond painting and is being fairly compensated. So we love seeing that. Over here at the bottom, we have Diamond Art Club's social media information, which, listen, if you're not already following them on both Facebook and Instagram, I think this is your perfect week to go ahead and do that. I'm actually filming this the day before anything is announced yet, but I am assuming we're going to see previews on both of these platforms. So you might want to be following both of them, like different previews on both, if it's anything like years past. So we have this, and then over here at the bottom right-hand corner, we have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty. So this basically just states that if you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting and you run out of drills or something happens, you can contact customer support and they will help you out. Another good feature of Diamond Art Club's canvases is they're really sticky poured glue. So yep, definitely very sticky. And yeah, I love working on Diamond Art Club canvases. They're always a dream to work on. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Let me get you guys zoomed in a little bit so that way we can take a look at the drill field. There actually is a good amount of confetti and color blocking in this canvas, and I'll explain what both of those things are. I zoomed in on horses. Oh my god, that's so fun. I did not realize those were horses, but totally, like, there's a little fence here. Oh, the fence is a little hard to see if this zoomed in. That's fun. Okay, so color blocking. Let's take a look at the sky really quickly. You're gonna find a good bit of color blocking in the sky here. So color blocking is where you have more of the same symbol in a small area. So you'll be able to multi-place a bit more, and I feel like in general with like landscapes, the skies tend to be a little bit more color blocking heavy. And we definitely see it in this canvas. I actually really love this about like landscapes because I work bottom left to top right, so I kind of finish off with a lot of color blocking, and I kind of like it because that means I can finish the project a little quicker. But yeah, you'll find some good bits of color blocking here in the sky, and then, you know, let's just scoot down practically anywhere toward the bottom, really truly. The grass is always a really good example. Actually, no. These, I think these are leaves over here. Yeah, this you're gonna find a ton of confetti in. Confetti is where you have more colors in a small area, so you'll be switching out the color in your tray more often, but you will also just be getting a better level of detail in the artwork. Oh, this is so cute. They're just brewing a little spell. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's just so fun. Also, it's really fun to see like a Bonnie White canvas open that's not like a mystery kit like I'm currently working on, and just seeing it in its full form and just being like, yep. This is basically my experience right now, just a different kind of artwork. This is so beautiful. I love this a lot. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this canvas this way. That way we have a nice blank slate to work with, and we are going to take a look at these diamonds right here. So all of the drill packs from Diamond Art Club has a sticker on them. You want to make sure that this matches up with the canvas. That way you make sure you have the right drills, but this is also useful in case you store your drills separate from your canvas in the box they came in, because you can match them up later. But this says Dancing in the Moonlight, has the SKU number. So let's go ahead and hop into this drill pack. Again, I fear for my life later putting this away, but it will all be fine. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I really love all of those like greens and blues. That is such a fun, I mean, that's very typical landscape, but it's a really fun color palette, you know? But anyways, let me get you zoomed in a little bit so that way we can see these colors just a little bit easier. Go ahead and get started. We have, oh, this is so funny. I don't really see this very often. These two bags of drills, luckily they're the same color. They never got like heat sealed in between. But again, really not a big deal because it's the same color drill, but hopefully that doesn't happen anywhere else. But that's funny. I haven't seen that happen to any of mine. But anyways, let's take a look at these colors. Oh, these are such pretty colors. Good blues in here. Some grays. Beautiful greens. If you guys are noticing as I am going through these colors, these are not in DMC order. These are in order of roughly weight, actually. Diamond Art Club just puts them in order of weight and not DMC. So yeah, in case you're noticing that, it's not in DMC order. Hello, focus, come back. Oh, I love the teals. I love the blues. I love it all. Got some pretty browns in here. Okay. I'm making a mistake probably putting these right next to me instead of on the floor, but that's okay. It's fine. This definitely is this way. I probably should be putting these on the floor next to me because my table is just not that big. Ooh, here's our first AB drill. So this is AB712. So yeah, this is like a really light, like, it's not gray. I really thought it was gray. It's not gray. This is like almost like an off-white kind of color, like a cream almost. It's really pretty. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these drills just have an iridescent coating on the top, and they just really shine, and they're really stark and really pretty, and they just make the drills sparkle. No, they make the drills around them sparkle and shine, and they sparkle and shine, and you know, they're just all sparkly and shiny. So we have AB712. Oh, and here's our second AB right off the bat as well. AB3078. Yep, this is the beautiful yellow that I adore so much. It's just a really pretty like butter yellow, and I feel like I've seen it in a lot of canvases lately, and it's just a really pretty AB. So we have that one. We have found our 2 ABs. We have to find our 3 fairy dust now, which I'm sure we will find in a minute here. A couple bags of 6021. Okay, here's our first fairy dust. This is Z997. Ooh, this one's pretty. Or did I say 997? 977. Fairy dust drills have a fine glitter coating on the top, and they have a really like shimmery effect. It's really pretty on the canvas, and it's a lot more subtle than ABs, but I feel like, especially in certain landscapes, it works really, really well to have a fairy dust. So we have a pretty big bag of Z977. Some more greens and browns and blues. Very pretty. Okay, and here's our second fairy dust. This is Z415. This is a gray. Okay. I think I might have said light blue before, but that was before we looked at the drills. Z415, a very light gray fairy dust. Absolutely beautiful. Awesome. And then we have one more strand of drills. I'm knocking things over. Well, actually, okay, we have a few stragglers here. Then we have one more strand. We have 3830 right here, has a little straggler. And then we have a couple of stragglers here. Oh, pretty green, pretty blue. Also, I'm really glad that the only drill that I saw that wasn't heat sealed, that was the same color, and we haven't seen that since. So anyways, okay. Should be able to find one more fairy dust in our little drill train here. Yep, here it is, Z722, a nice like bright orange fairy dust. Just like a pretty small amount of this. I'm really curious to see where this is going to go on the canvas, but really stunning color. Honestly, probably in some pumpkins, if I had to guess. It's very pretty. And then here are the last of the colors. Some purpley kind of tones. Very fun. Awesome. Okay, those are all of the drills. Let me just make my pile, you know, hopefully that doesn't, hopefully that pile doesn't topple on me. Actually, I have a feeling it might topple on me, but like, listen, it's just drills. It'll be fine. Okay, let me get this canvas zoomed back out because we are pretty zoomed in. And let's take a look and see where these specials go. But actually, I do fear these are gonna fall. I'm gonna stop the camera and take a look for these specials real quick and put these drills on the floor, and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we're good, we're back. I definitely feared that those were gonna fall, and I didn't wanna like have to reach behind my desk to grab them, so that's where we landed. Anyways, as for our special drills, as a reminder, we had two ABs. We had that off-white and the yellow AB, and then for fairy dust, we had the gray, the orange, and the tan. I think it was like a tannish brown color. So let's take a look and see what we find. I did not look. I know I said I was gonna, and then I straight up didn't, and that's okay. that is fine. What I can tell you is that we do have a little bit in, so this house right here, we have a little bit of the yellow AB kind of in the, I'm trying to see exactly what that is in the window. What is that in the window? Oh, it's a broomstick. Oh, it's a little witch holding a broomstick. That broomstick there has some of the yellow AB in it. And then in the windows here, just a little bit, not a ton. We see some of the off-white AB and a little bit of the yellow AB. And in here as well, we have a little bit of the yellow AB. In the areas over here, in kind of these like trees? No, it's like, okay, so it's almost like dirt in the back here because we have the horses over here. So kind of in this back dirt area, we have a little bit of the yellow AB in here as well, kind of going in throughout over here. And we have a little bit of the brown fairy dust as well in this area, kind of highlighting quite a bit actually. We have quite a bit of it color blocked in here. So we have that. I was wondering if we had maybe some of the gray fairy dust in this house, but I don't think we do. And then, okay, so we have some pumpkins over here. We have a little bit of the orange fairy dust in this pumpkin, but not a ton. Move this over just a bit and take a look at this other part of the painting. Let's see. We have some more of the brown fairy dust in, again, some of the brown areas, like kind of, I'm like calling this dirt where this like farm is and where the horses are playing. Like they're playing in dirt is what I am anticipating, or like sand of sorts. I don't know. But there is some more of the brown fairy dust kind of in that area over there. We have a little bit more of the yellow AB in here. Ooh, the moon up here. We have some of that off-white AB in the moon. Very pretty. Is this an owl? Oh my God, it's an owl. I was not expecting that. The owl has two little brown fairy dust in his like little beak or whatever. That is so cute. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that dearly. I really, really do. And then we are seeing more of the brown fairy dust going in a little bit over here in like this dirt area. But that's all I'm seeing of that. I guess that gray fairy dust. Oh, this house over here. Oh, and these. Okay, the roofs of these houses here actually have some of the gray fairy dust in some of these gray houses. That's really pretty. Okay, let me go ahead and get this scooted up a bit so that way we can see more of the bottom part of the canvas and see where else we can find special drills. Okay, so the gravestone here, we're gonna find some of the gray fairy dust in here, not in this one. You're also gonna find some more of that brown fairy dust in the leaves down here a little bit, just kind of sprinkled in, and over here just a little bit sprinkled in. These pumpkins over here do have some of the orange fairy dust. Oh my gosh, okay. Not my first thought being that the kid was dressed up as a Teletubby. No. The kid is dressed up as a devil. That's fine. I mean, kind of the same thing, but this little kid is playing the violin. That is so cute. I love unlocking different things when I'm working on a Bonnie White. That is so fun. This like smoke situation, I don't see any specials in there. But down here I do see some of the yellow AB kind of in here. So fun. This is such a cool canvas. I love it. Then let's go ahead and take a look at this area over here. Again, with some of the brown fairy dust kind of sprinkled in throughout this area down here with all like the leaves. This is so cute. Look at the little doggy. Oh my goodness gracious, that is so cute. We have a little bit of the yellow AB in the dog. Really sweet. I love that. I don't see any more of that, but I do see some of the gray fairy dust going in again on this gravestone here and on this gravestone over here, kind of highlighting. It's not like a ton of it, but it is highlighting in certain areas of the gravestones. I'm seeing a little bit of the yellow AB in this area here in the grass as well, just kind of highlighting a bit. This is really pretty. And more of the brown fairy dust in these leaves over here. Did I skip any? I don't think I skipped any of the specials, but I might have missed where some of them are placed. But listen, 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 listen. This is absolutely beautiful, and this is one of the many releases for Black Friday this year. Okay, as a quick reminder, again, all this info is going to be in the description box. But if you are interested in grabbing this canvas or any of the other new releases, the early access tier is on Thursday, November 27th. And it's going to be at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern. The general release is the next day, which is November 28th at 7 a.m. Pacific and 10 a.m. Eastern. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, is this one that you're thinking about for the week, or are you still undecided? Because honestly, very fair, because we're really early on so far. But yeah, you guys, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.